After defeating his opponents in the Horror Fighter tournament, Jason Voorhees stumbled upon the infamous puzzle box, the Lament configuration. As he touched the box, he felt a surge of power and was transformed into a demonic being, his iconic hockey mask permanently fused to his face. With his newfound hellish abilities, he returned to Crystal Lake, leaving a path of destruction in his wake. With the Horror Fighter Tournament won, Freddy Krueger came across the Necronomicon Ex Mortis, the Book of the Dead. As he read from its pages, he gained unimaginable dark magic and control over the dream world. Now, with the power of the book, he could twist reality and bring horrifying nightmares to life, forever ensuring that Elm Street would remain a realm of unending terror. After countless failed attempts to possess the body of a human child, Chucky comes across a mysterious relic known as the Annabelle doll. Enigmatic and sinister, Annabelle grants Chucky the ability to possess multiple dolls at once, turning his tiny army into an unstoppable force of terror. With his newfound legion, Chucky reigns supreme, spreading chaos and fear wherever he goes. After defeating the Deadites countless times, Ash Williams journeys to the cabin in the woods, where he discovered the ancient Sumerian Book of the Dead. Reading an incantation from its pages, Ash is imbued with the power to wield a legendary Excalibur sword. With the fabled weapon in hand, Ash becomes the true hero he was destined to be, vanquishing evil with every swing of his mighty blade. While searching for a way to permanently transfer his consciousness into a human body, Blade stumbles upon the mystical puzzle box from Hellraiser. Solving it, he gains the knowledge of the Cenobites, learning their dark secrets. Using this newfound understanding, Blade gains control over chains and hooks, turning his puppet companions into deadly Cenobites. Together, they become an unstoppable force of pain and suffering. In his quest for reincarnation, the kid discovers the hidden relic from the Puppet Master series, the Totem of Souls. With its power, he brings the demonic puppets to life, merging them with his own dark essence. Now, the kid commands an army of twisted toys, each possessing unique abilities and powers. Together, they unleash chaos upon the world, showing no mercy to anyone who stands in their way. But as the kid revels in his newfound power, he unknowingly awakens the ancient spirit of Blade, the leader of the mercenary puppet group. Blade, recognizing the kid's malicious intent, challenges him to a duel. In an epic battle of puppets, Blade emerges victorious, absorbing the kid's dark essence into his own. The kid is forever bound to serve Blade, becoming a vessel for the murderous puppet's twisted desires. Unbeknownst to everyone, Pinhead's relentless pursuit of suffering catches the attention of Michael Myers. Drawn to the power of the cursed Halloween mask, Pinhead merges his essence with the malevolent spirit trapped within it. Now, adorned with the iconic mask, Pinhead becomes an embodiment of pure evil, capable of unleashing nightmarish horrors upon his victims with a single touch. At a twisted turn of events, the Ghostface killer discovers the iconic Jigsaw puppet from the Saw franchise. Intrigued by the puppet's sadistic games, Ghostface takes on the mantle of the Jigsaw killer, becoming the mastermind behind a new series of deadly traps. With his victims at his mercy, Ghostface relishes in their fear and desperation, reveling in the twisted pleasure of the game. After being defeated by the other fighters, Ghostface found himself trapped in a never-ending loop of terror. However, Michael Myers, drawn to the scent of fear, saw an opportunity. Offering to teach Ghostface the art of stalking and killing, Michael Myers took the young killer under his wing, creating a deadly partnership that would strike fear into the hearts of many. Marty Rantzen, having succeeded in banishing the kid, found himself in possession of the cursed puzzle box. As he opened it, he was transported to the twisted world of Freddy Krueger's nightmares. There, he encountered Freddy, who offered him the chance to become a part of his nightmare realm. With the power of the puzzle box and Freddy's influence, Marty became the ultimate harbinger of fear and chaos. Logan's insatiable greed leads him to a hidden chamber within the lament configuration. Curiosity getting the best of him, he solves the puzzle box, unknowingly summoning Pinhead and the Cenobites. Recognizing the power of the Leprechaun, Pinhead offers Logan a deal. In exchange for his soul, he is granted control over the Cenobitic torture devices, becoming the ultimate tormentor of souls. Count Orlok's search for eternal darkness leads him to a hidden chamber beneath the crypt of Nosferatu. Within the chamber, he discovers an ancient artifact known as the Blade of Shadows. As he wields the blade, it enhances his abilities, allowing him to transform into shadow and command the forces of darkness. Now, Count Orlok becomes the embodiment of night itself, sowing terror wherever he goes. But in his quest to spread darkness, Orlok unwittingly awakens the wrath of the Djinn. The Djinn, impressed by Orlok's mastery of darkness, challenges him to a battle for ultimate power. With the Blade of Shadows in hand, Orlok fights with all his might, channeling the shadows to his advantage. In a climactic showdown, Orlok emerges victorious, absorbing the Djinn's dark essence into his own. Now, the immortal vampire becomes an unstoppable force, capable of weaving nightmares into reality. With the battle won, Leatherface stumbled upon a cursed relic from the Djinn. As he touched it, the Djinn himself appeared, offering Leatherface a forbidden wish. With a twisted grin, Leatherface wished for an endless army of monstrous, cannibalistic kin, ready to carry on his legacy of terror for all eternity. The Djinn, having granted countless twisted wishes, met Arcade, a man-made monster created to bring about death and destruction. Impressed by Arcade's relentless pursuit of his victims, the Djinn offered to enhance his arsenal with dark magic, granting him the ability to trap his victims in a never-ending cycle of deadly games. With the power of the Djinn's wishes, Arcade became a living nightmare, a true game over for anyone who dared to cross his path. Arcade, the man-made monster, finally emerged victorious in the fighting arena. As he reveled in his triumph, he stumbled upon a mysterious, ancient-looking arcade cabinet hidden in the corner of the arena. Intrigued by the enigmatic machine, Arcade powered it on and was instantly transported into a surreal dimension, the nightmarish arcade of twisted and deadly games. There, he encountered the ghostly figure of the kid, the malevolent force behind the demonic toys. The kid, impressed by Arcade's insatiable thirst for death and destruction, offered him the chance to become the master of this otherworldly arcade. In exchange for his loyalty, the kid granted Arcade the power to manipulate reality within the arcade, bringing his horrifying visions to life. With a sinister grin, Arcade accepted the offer, merging his own brand of deadly games with the kid's demonic toys. Together, they unleashed an endless onslaught of nightmarish challenges, trapping their victims in a never-ending cycle of terror and pain. Arcade had become the ultimate architect of fear, orchestrating a twisted symphony of horror in his nightmarish arcade, where the only way out was a game over for anyone who dared to play.